Good morning. Buenos dias de Mexico. We are up early again today. We have a trip to Playa del Carmen. We're meeting Rob and Kelly in Playa del Carmen. And we are taking Maurice and his family with us because his little boy fell off of his tricycle and hurt his foot. Rob thinks the bones are perhaps broken under his metatarsal area. And so he wants to get an x-ray. There's nobody here in Felipe that'll do the x-ray for the little guy. So we are up early to go there, and it's a brisk, beautiful morning here for the Mexicans. It's cold. We have a 56 degrees here this morning, and it's beautiful to us, but they think it's cold. So just wanted to take a few minutes so early so it could upload through the day and I could get the message to you. We've had a marvelous week. Maurice and I visited Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the villages that we were going to this week. We passed flyers out to every one of the houses, and took us 2 days on the one village, and about 2 days on the second village. And so they're bigger than you think when you get to walking them. And we just wanted to make sure the word got out to every house in each of the villages that we were doing church services there. And so this week it was very good. We had 29 came out to Zeke, which is a village that we've not really done any witnessing in or visiting in to speak of much. We had Rob and Kelly were there, and we did do a chiropractic clinic there, but we've not really been able to do much other than that. So we were able to see a number of people come out, and most of those were adults. We had a lot of children, but most were adults, and 13 of the adults accepted Christ, 3 of which were only Mayan. They spoke only Mayan. And so it's a wonderful experience just to see Giovanni preach in Spanish and then be interpreted by his dad into Mayan. And of course his father's the one that's teaching me Mayan, and I am learning a few words. Malopkim, which is good day or good morning. I'm learning a few of those and trying to put some vocabulary with it. I didn't want to do anything with Mayan until I had gotten Spanish to where at least I could converse pretty good and preach in it. And I've now done this week several times of preaching in Spanish. And one was Wednesday night. We began the book of Daniel study, and that was fully in Spanish. And I used, I want to say almost no notes, because I did it from what my experience was from preaching through Daniel before, and it worked out really well. My Sunday school lesson was totally Spanish on my end. Maurice sat there and was in the class. We had 4 new ones in the class, or 3 new ones, and 1 that was repeating the class. And of course then Raquel and and Maurice were there. But we've had several saved, and we're excited to see God grow the church at Monte Abrim as well. So we left the first village after seeing a good number come out and a good number saved when we went to the second village, which was Santa Rosa. And the carnival that was at to Zeke moved from there to Santa Rosa. So they kept them up all night the night before our Saturday service. So it was kind of hard. We didn't see hardly anybody up in the village when we went through doing our call to tell folks we were there. And yet we still had a good number out, and 10 of those got saved, and 2 of those, were purely Mayan. And so we saw 5 more Mayan people who speak only Mayan come to know the Lord again this weekend. And so it was exciting to see. It's good to see what God is doing. But again, none of it happens without your part there. I thank you so much. I told Giovanni and Tomas, I said, you understand? I said, there are churches in the United States that are praying for you while you are preaching. I said, they know the days and the schedule of the times. And I said, there are many of them that are praying for you. And so we're thankful for that. And we're thankful to see what God is doing. Our prayers go out to you as well. And we are keeping track of those that are there. And we did lose a dear saint of God this week, Paul Dudek. And he's on the glory trail, going to heaven with Happy Trails and Wilma. And so we're thankful for that. We'll be praying for the services this week and be praying for the things that God's doing there in my sending church, Solid Rock of Corbinville, Maryland. So please pray for us, continue to lift us up, and we're thankful for all those things that God is doing.